Hi. So today, I'm gonna be reading y'all a story. Why did I say y'all? I hate being stubborn. Oh my god. So I'm gonna read you all a story about shooting people. And I hope you like it. I just want you all to know, Adam, I'm speaking to you. This is the girl we are killing today. Look into her cute, adorable eyes and tell me how you don't feel any regrets, okay? So, yeah, I want to go to bed. Let's just read. Okay, let's get it over with. What's wrong with him? Bridget pointed at Dean. He was trying to drown himself in a sink, but it wasn't working. You saw his homosexual lover's body yesterday, Bridget, Amir answered. Amir, Sally exclaimed. Use kind words. Your uncle is going through the unimaginable. You say that like we don't already know what happened. Bill pulled Dean's head out of the sink. Are you okay, Uncle Dean? Dean was sobbing. Can you make him stop? Bill asked. Sally dragged Dean off to go make him some pancakes. Bridget looked over to Amir. What does she mean, unimaginable? People's boyfriends die all the time. It happened to my stepmother once. We're so fucked. Then we got a time skip. Woot woot. Time skip. Everyone's favorite. This is it. Dean pulled a gun out of the back of his car. He jumped out and walked towards a cute white and pink house with a fountain on the side of it. This is where Victoria lived with her girlfriend Grace. He knocked on the door. Grace popped out. Oh, hello! Who are you? Grace asked. A friend of Victoria's. Dean sniffled and tried to look normal. May I come in? Oh, of course, ma'am. Grace let him in. Dean was mildly annoyed by her calling him that, but he didn't want to piss her off. Would you like some cookies? Victoria is downstairs, woodworking, but I'm sure she'll be up soon. No, I couldn't. I insist. Really, they'll get cold. Grace shoved a cookie in his mouth. For a brief moment, Dean felt bad knowing he was going to shoot her later. She reminded him of Sally, actually. The two of them sat down next to each other at the kitchen table with all of Grace's strawberry-themed plates and glasses. I was going to call it glasses. Dean laughed. Thanks. No problem. What kind of host would I be if I didn't offer you something? Grace fiddled with her hands. How do you know Victoria? I'm her brother. Oh, I was under the impression that you were a homosexual woman. No, I'm just a regular homosexual. Dean laughed a bit. Oh, thank God. I wouldn't feel comfortable with a regular person knowing I'm in love with another woman. Grace laughed a bit as well. Do you have a partner? Dean looked away from her. I used to. Oh. What happened? Victoria came into the kitchen. Dean. Victoria. Dean suddenly grabbed Grace and put a gun against the side of her head. I know what you did to Caleb. Stop that. If you have a fucking issue with me, don't threaten my girlfriend. Victoria! Grace shrieked. It doesn't sound like a shriek when I say it, but you get it. That didn't seem to apply when you were out there killing my boyfriend. Dean sniffled. Caleb didn't do anything to you, but you killed him because of your issue with me. God, why? Victoria interrupted his monologue by charging at him to get the gun out of his hand. Dean was caught off guard and pulled the trigger. The bullet went through Grace's head, and she screamed one last time before falling on the floor. Grace! Victoria shrieked. That didn't sound like a shriek. She ran over to Grace, and Dean shot at Victoria. The bullet landed in her elbow, because Dean is a horrible shot when it isn't right in front of his gun. Victoria screamed and ran out to the backyard. Dean ran after her, but by the time he got there, she'd already gotten away. Dean sighed and went back inside the house. He went into the living room, sat on the couch, and smoked one of Victoria's cigarettes. And that's it. I hope you liked it. If you're watching this, guy who I like, love you. That's it. Night. I'm going to bed.